And welcome to another edition of MASL3 Indoor Soccer. We are here at Keenan Center in Lockport, New York for what hopes to be a good one today as the Sahara Gunners take on the Cleveland Samba. It is week 20 of the season finale on both sides. Glad you could join us. Marty Cicalo with you. Sahara 2-7, Cleveland 5-4. We'll get right down to business here and give you the starting lineup. Cleveland wearing the bright jerseys. You've got Jake Gretzer, number 2, Cannon Dees, number 10, Gabby Danute, number 9, Dylan Keeling, number 13, Anthony DeMarco, number 33, and Kiefer Reed between the net, in front of the net, number 99. The starting lineup, meanwhile, for Sahara, wearing blue today. You got Freddie Fakiri, number 2, Laith Alicata, number 15, you've got as well Yassine Bouazawi, number 20, Patrick Balulu, number 37, Mike O'Connor, number 52, and in goal, you've got Connor Russell. You look at the series history on both sides, it has been all Cleveland with the advantage so far. They met back on January 18th, and it was a 23-9 victory for the Samba against the Sahara Gunners. Both teams trying to bounce back with a win to end the season. Cleveland on a 2-game losing streak. Both those losses to Rock City, 6-7 and 6-17. As for Sahara, they lost to Youngstown in a close one, 11-15, after defeating them 2 weeks ago by a score of 15-10. Good crowd here showing up at Keenan Center in Lockport, near the Buffalo area, designed for indoor soccer. As Gunners will get possession to begin here on early kickoff. Just waiting for final things here, I believe, on the official side of things before we can get through to action. I believe we're actually just adding one more player. Nope, we actually just got a quick sub in as Bouazawi steps out, actually moves to the other side. Freddie Fakiri down on the back right side. Against Sahara in blue, Cleveland in bright yellow. Looking at key players to watch out for before we go on. Big storyline for Sahara. Ken Douglas Shibuya get the Golden Boot Award. 44 points, 39 goals so far on the season. As for Cleveland, watching out for really the main player here. Not in the lineup here. A lot of players scratched for Cleveland on the day. Good battle here. Just up next to the board as it's taken away by Cannon Dees. Dees looking to break out, sets it up left wing. Good cross pass by Gretzer, looking for Keeling. Keeling sets up their Dees with a quick touch. Meanwhile, the shot taken by Gretzer and a stop in front by Russell. Russell not too with the opening save of this one. Cleveland, though, able to rebound. This is Gretzer again. Taking a second chance at it. That was denied in front by Bouazawi. They'll move things back out. Taken up here, looking for Danute once more. But taken away as the defense looks to Klug. Gretzer takes away, fires and scores. And the Samba strike first. So for Gretzer, that is the midfield defender's second goal on the season. As we are just 104 into this contest. Was able to get off the forecheck there in front, get the turnover, and gives Cleveland the opening lead. Stretch pass looked for Freddie Fakiri, the midfielder out of Vossending. A little bit too far for him to reach. Foot race breaking out here now. Some long passes early. Taken back by Fakiri. Gives it back to the keeper, Connor Russell. who boots that one deep and sets up a small 2-on-1. Defending, though, successfully is Giesker. Giesker trying to get this out of the danger zone. Ricochets that off the board. Leads to a battle here for Curie in front. Looking to strike. He's got two, though, in front. Sends that one back out with a shot and denied. Good save by Kiefer Reed. Rebounded by the Gunners. This is Alicata. Curie trying once again. Doesn't like the traffic he sees in front. Poked away there and sets up in transition. Nice game set up by Gulan. Try for the cross pass, looked for Giesker. Giesker there, sets it back to Gulan. Giesker to Gulan, he tries to let her fly. She may have gotten a foot on it once for Curie too. And turned over again. This is Jake Strick. Sets it up. Quick touch off the bar. Rebound scored. I believe that was Kephart that went top shelf, and it's 2-0 Cleveland. And that it was George Kephart from Parma, Ohio. His 6th goal of the year. Graduated from Notre Dame in Ohio in 2009. And so just like that, Samba have a 2-goal lead. And Cleveland able to get another turnover. Gratzer to set up. Tries for the cross pass. Good play from the back, and now Sahara tried to do something in transition for Curie. Trying to get there in front. Does he have something? Cross pass shot, scored. Gunners get on the board. And a great play by Buazawi, the Frenchman. 2nd goal on the year. And so we're off to a hot start here early in Lockport. Cleveland now with a 1-goal lead. And now the Gunners try to tie it up here. Vajiri could set up Shibuya. And that battle, though, for Golden Boot. That's the pin one to the corner. It's taken away. Back to Gratzer. Quick touch by the center midfielder, Mikolajczak. Quick touch in front, Gratzer just too quick. That one goes off the post, rebound, goes. And that was Danute who answers back 3-1. If I'm looking at my notes correctly, that's actually Danute's 1st goal on the year. So that lead goes back up to 2. And the battle breaks out midfield. That one goes off the ceiling and leads to a free kick. Gunners ball, trying to cut this down to a 1-goal game. This one sent deep. Believe that's Shibuya, and it is. Nice moves. Gets it to Fakiri. Does he have something from downtown? No. Deflected in front. And now a bank pass. That sets up to Kephart. Intercepted on back. Shibuya tries once more. A quick touch that goes to Alicata. Down he goes. Free kick for the Gunners. So Sahara gets possession back. Trying to cut it down to 1. This is played by Buazawi. He's got the first one. Takes a chance at it. That one's blocked. Rebounded by Alicata. Tries to go from deep. And that one just goes wide. Played off the head once more. And tied up to the glass was Mikolajczak. Fakiri playing it back. And nearly a mishap there. Down goes Shibui. Trying to cut this down to one. A back pass to Reed. He's allowed one goal early in this one. Just under 5 minutes into this opening 5 minutes in this contest. Turnover. Here comes Alicata. Sets it up for Shibui. Down he goes. No harm, no foul. Play resumes with Kephart. Down he goes. He's got a breakaway. 2-0. Kephart just has the keeper to beat, and he goes down. Should be a blue card, and it is. Crowd here in Lockport does not agree with that. Fuazawi gets the blue card. Officials discussing about this, but yes, easily a card. And so Buazawi gets called for the no there. 4 points coming on into today unofficially. A penalty kick for George Kephart. Already has one goal so far on the day. Now looking to make it a pair and make it a 3-goal lead. Can Russell stop this one? He's allowed 3 so far. Lets it fly, scores. And so just like that, it is a 3-goal advantage for the Samba. So Shibui set to kick this off. Not the start that Sahara wants, trying to end the season with 3 wins in the MASL3 regular season in their division. Good battle. It's taken away, though, by Tyler Court. That was taken away for just a second as the Gunners look to set up. Nice moves by Von Mung. Off of Shibui. Give and go play to Mung. Did he get something in him? No. Ball just races away from him into the possession of Reed. It's the setup to Aldic. Move back Aldic with a touch. Now tries to go after it. Nearly turned over there, and it was. Shot taken, just goes wide. Rebound taken by the Gunners, and they look to run away with it for right now, but they just cannot. Great defense all around by the Samba. Here comes Gieskin. That one a little bit too strong there for Court, and leads to a free kick. 8:16 in the quarter, and a 3-goal lead for Cleveland. To be set by Alicata, nearly another turnover. Fakiri now moving out back. Lobs that one up to Mung. Can he get there? Tried for the shot, and a diving save, though, by Reed. Reed with a quick touch, trying to clear things away. That they can do. Played at center, though, by Alicata. Left Mung open, odd angle, though. Maybe cross for it. Nope, tries for the look. Gathers it back. He's got a lane. Another diving save from Reed. And that one off the ceiling. A free kick again for Sahara. Trying to end another 2-0 run. To be taken by Alicata. Gives it back to Mung. Puts it on up. And Reed easily able to make the catch. And so the Samba set up once again. Stretching there was Danut again. And taken away by Russell. Lets one fly. Mung nearly with a breakaway chance. Had to head that one off, and it's in the possession of Gulan. And nearly intercepted again by Mung. Here comes another chance from Gratzer, possibly. Sets it up in front, no one to beat. Great moves from Danu, trying to put one up there. I believe a handball is ruled. And it is. Or two of the three officials to talk, and it was off the hand of Cleveland, so a free kick for Sahara. Alicata to set this up to Fakiri. Defense getting pressured early for the Gunners. That one lobbed up, trying to get to Shibui, plays it off the head. Taken away though by Danute. Another diving stop from Reed again. Free kick for Sahara, and free kick coming up here. 6:42 on the clock in the first quarter. If not, this is 8:42. Gary to set up. Couple of quick touches. Gary doesn't really like what he sees too much of. Guarding in front of him is Danute, trying to get the turnover again. Played by Mung. Cuts it inside. Gives things back out. Alicata to Mung. A quick touch moves that back out. Fakiri once more. Goes to Mung again. What does he like here? Gets a small screen. Back to Fakiri. Banked, but nearly nobody home there. Could have led to a turnover. Not the best angle for Shibuya to really put up a big shot up there. Good touch there and leads to a wide open chance for Danute. Puts it up. Good save again from Russell. Rebounded though. Danute's second chance. Right there in front. Another rebound just goes wide. That was Gratzer looking off there. That one off the ceiling. Free kick again. And Sahara saying, let's go deep with it. 5:27 in the first frame. In a 4-1 contest for Sahara. Another turnover. This time it's Danute. Sets it up right wing. Danute. See if he can get there in front. Turned over. Great play by Mung. Another takeaway. For an opportunity to strike Mikolajczak. And a save again from Russell. Mung trying to get to Shibuya. Does he go for the cross pass, or does Mung take it himself? Still with possession for right now. Lets that rattle around the boards. And taken by Reed. A turnover once more, nearly led to Shibuya with an opportunity to strike. Fakiri trying to avoid a breakaway chance again from Kephart. Free kick for Sahara. A little bit chippy on both sides, but you'll sometimes get that in a match of indoor soccer. 4:32 in the opening quarter. This one booted up for Shibuya. Didn't get the bounce he really wanted. Nice play on defense by DeMarco. And taken away by the Samba. Fakiri there first, tries to send that around. It's Ahmed Hassoun. Trying to clear it, avoids the tackle. Maybe gets the setup here from Alicata. Shibuya tries to bank that off the boards, but can't go in. Taken back by Keeling. Could lead to another chance for DeMarco. Cross pass, left open D's. One-timer goes. And it's 5-1. Dees, the Baldwin Wallace graduate. His first on the year. And we'll step aside. Timeout with 3:40 in the first. 5-1. Cleveland with the advantage over Sahara. Stay with us here at Lockport. Back here in Lockport, where Sahara currently down on Cleveland with a current score of 5-1. At the moment, a 3-0 run for the Samba. Right now leading the way, 2 goals coming from George Kephart, including one off of a penalty kick. Latest goal that before our timeout, just finished by Cannon Dees. And so the Samba with the clear 5-1 advantage here. Just about 3.5 minutes left to play in our opening quarter. Nearly blowing that tire there. That's slanted inside. That's taken away by Buazawi. Trying to get the back at center. Good race, Hassoun with it for a moment. Taken back by Keeling. Cross pass coming, Keeling in front. Kick out to Danute with a goal in this one. Sets up Strick. Couple of quick touches, give and go. Looking for the shot here, Danute. Try for the one-timer. Did not do it too strong enough here, Shibui. Been very quiet, no points so far in this contest. That gets cleared for right now. Taken away by Gratzer. Maybe trying to send that one deep. That one was intended for Mikolajchuk. Back to Buazawi again. Moves that one up to Shibuyi. Giving back to Buazawi. Feeds it to Hassoun. With the fancy moves comes Aldic. Try to put one up. That one deep at an odd angle. Just went wide left. And cleared. See what Gratzer can do about it. Sends that one deep. Can lead to maybe a hat trick possibility for Kephart. May play for the assist this time. Sets that one up. Nobody home though in front. That's Buazawi trying to clear. And same with Hassoun. This defense just getting pressurized. Forced the turnover. Here's Giesker with it for Cleveland. Tries to send that one around the boards. Looks to get that to Dees thanks to physics. Unable to do so. Dees coming off the last goal for Cleveland. Goes back to Perexta. Back to Dees. Puts one up. That one actually goes off the head of a Sahara player. Nice play from Hassoun, who played for the Nisa Nation team this year. Had an assist last season. Free kick for Cleveland. Trying to go on a 4-0 run here. Just over a minute left to play in the first. They move things back out to court. Sends that one deep. Blocked again by Hassoun. And another free kick coming. They decide to feed that one back out to court. Nearly read well. I believe that may have been by Shibuyi. And the foot race goes on. Shibuya was the one that read that setup well. Now maybe trying to look for the cross, or does Shibuya take it himself? Final minute underway here in the first. Shibuya tried for a shot, whiffed on it. Played on the second chance though. Here comes Audic. Gonna move that one around another Samba player. Cannot. This goes back to Buasawi. Fed back to Hasoon. But it's down with that one blocked by Kephart. And trying to go coast to coast. Final 30 of the quarter. Here comes Audic. Gives it to Buasawi. Trying to move that one in front for a quick touch. Right to Shibuya, who lost control of it. To Hasoon once more. Final 15 seconds. Tried to send one all the way from downtown. And now another turnover. The transition game again for Danute. Kephart trying to play. That goes off the boards. A wide open net for right now. Russell gets back to his spot. Under 10 seconds left here. That does it for the first frame. And a 5-1 lead for Sahara on Cleveland. We will step aside with 15 down and 45 to go. Stay with us. It's Cleveland up here in MASL3 matchup. Stay with us here. Second quarter set to begin this Major Arena Soccer League 3 matchup between Sahara and Cleveland. The Samba currently up 5-1 at the end of one. Welcome back, everyone. Marty Sakala here. But a dominant one right now for Cleveland. Ending that first quarter on a 3-0 run. Right now leading the way in goals for the Sahara. George Kephart, the Parma, Ohio native, with now 7 goals on the season. He's got 2 today. Only 1 penalty that was called in that first quarter. It was Buasawi with a blue card. Also led to a penalty kick from Kephart that was scored. Teams have swapped sides and more pressure has been put on here against Sahara. And nearly leads to a turnover. Here could be a chance. I believe this is Del Leo, and it is. Trying to cut it inside. For a shot was blocked, taken back to Shibuya. Tried with a, wow, they had a lot of mustard on that shot. You saw Kovan Del Leo with the rebound, not able to put a shot up though. And the Samba, the transition games worked really well for them on the day. Here's Danute. Could be something again here by Shibuya. All by himself, shot taken, save once again from Reed, able to stop it. A free kick for the Gunners. Buazawi to set this up. And bank that one off the glass, and it goes back out. Hassoun to play. Rounds that one. Buazawi with the touch, and it's back in the possession of Hassoun for a second. Playable by Russell. Gives that one to DeLeo. Kovan DeLeo with the setup to Buazawi, now playing up front after defending earlier on. Samba taking it away once again. Ratzer. Picked back out. Strick. Goes to Kephart again. Sends that one up. Gratzer with a lane. Taken away and cleared for now. Gratzer tried to turn it over. A 2-on-2. Tried to look for Shibuya on the on the breakaway. That's off the mark. Couple of changes there on for the Gunners on the floor. Take it back to Golan. First minutes for him in the second quarter. Good battle for it as Hassoun gets that away from Strick, trying to take a shot the danger zone. Shibuya trying to clear. Set back here by Kovan DeLeo. Comes Buazawi. Feeds that one back out. Good look, though. That's blocked. That was Alicado looking for the opportunity. And sent back out to Russell. Hassoun tries to go deep here for Shibuya. Off the head of Kephart. Russell to try again. See, throws that one deep for Shibuya. And a back pass played by Strick to the Tendi. Goes back to Giesker at midfield. Giesker trying to set up maybe Kephart once again, and he is. Banks that one, angles off the boards, and leads to an opportunity coming, blocked again. Buazawi in a 2-on-1. Try for Shibuya, or tried to dribble that one forward, but it's just not working out for him. And it could lead to Kephart gain a goal off a turnover. I almost did it there. It goes off the post. Shibuya rebounds. Cleared away. He's got Fakiri next to him. He's playing up in front. There's Fakiri looking for an opportunity. Does he have it in him? Next moves and a nice save. I don't know how Fakiri was able to stop that, but that was incredible. Played back by Dees, coming off the last goal, and free kick for Cleveland. Have the chance to put this lead up to 5. And again, they're working on a 3-0 run at the moment. Wide open off the post. That was Danute for the opportunity. Nice moves trying to get to Fakiri off Shibuya. It just leads to another turnover. Here comes Dees. Taken back out. Wide open Dees. Fires, scores. Touchdown for the Samba. Dees with back-to-back jacks. And this 4-0 run continues for Samba. Not what the Gunners want right now. Right now, the defense, from what I'm looking at here from Sahara, they're just leaving players open, and Dees with that gets his second of the contest. Dalio, the narrow lane, tried for Shibuya, who was looking for the breakaway as he goes down on the pitch. Could lead to an opportunity again. That was, I believe, Hutchinson, and it was who got a touch on it. Played back by Strick. Moves it forward. Hutchinson again. Goes off the glass. Moved back outside to Strick. Cuts things on in. Hutchinson, quick touch. Right back out. Hutchinson tried for the one-timer, and that one lobbed. Still in play off of Danute. And a turnover, wide open Danute, trying for the shot. He's got it right there. It's wide, though. Rebound off the bar. Did they say it good? What? It did. For Gratzer, one says it's good, and it is. At 9:31 in the second, Gratzer, the man that scored the opening goal, now has the latest goal. Sahara right now just does not have an answer for Cleveland. Just great moves here by Tyler Court. He puts that one up and goes short side. Back, that's 2 goals in the span of, I believe, 25 seconds. And the Gunners are just getting pummeled on the field. So Court's got his first one of the day. Makes it an 8-1 contest. This is back to Mung. Try to set that one up for Buasawi. And a free kick for the Gunners. Haven't scored since 11:41 left in the first quarter. Could be the chance right here. That one blocked. That was taken, though, by Mung. Rebounded back out to Fakiri, who plays it back to Russell. And turned over here. Great play by Kephart, who went deep. Tried to send that one in from the parking lot. But a turnover here. Free kick for the Gunners in blue. And this is being moved up front here. Sahara trying to get their second goal of this contest. Again, trying to add a 5-0 run. So you check that 6-0 run that Cleveland is on. Buazawi or Mung to set up? It's Mung. Did he get it? No, a save. Cleared. Mung, a second chance. That's off the bar. That's off the top of the glass here. Reed to set up. Gives that one up, and it's playable to Gieskin. Nice dribbling. Gieskin with a wide open lane. Just gives it on up. Shot taken too strong by Pereksta. And a free kick for Sahara again. As Cleveland goes for a couple of fresh legs on the turf. 8:23 left in the first half. A 7-goal lead for Sahara. Mung nearly turned that one over. It's back to Fakiri. There it is, another turnover. Mikolajchuk. Tried to get one up there right in front. That was DeMarco, and a great diving save from Russell. If he doesn't make the stop, DeMarco rebounds, and it's 9-1. But that's not the case for now. Buasawi to set. Trying to move it up closer and closer. Playable by DeLeo. Amrant DeLeo to be specific. Goes back to Strick. Pumps the brakes. Feeds things back to Danute. Here comes again Gulan. Good pass to Strick. Around the boards it goes. On angle shot goes. 9-1 as I believe we will step away here. A dominant one at the moment. Coming off that last goal, Mikolajczyk. Stay with us here as Samba out in front in this MASL3 matchup. Ever since the TV timeout in the first quarter, it has not gone the way for the Sahara Gunners, the home team. Cleveland currently working on a 7-0 run at the moment. Lone goal from the Gunners so far, scored by Buasawi. Last goal score found the back of the net, Mikolajczyk. Been playing with this team for a couple years. In high school, an All-Ohio boys soccer team player in 2009. Good angle there, that was set up. For the shot was Keeling. Taken back by Dees, looking for a hat trick. A couple of players with 2 goals here. Dees one of them. Another one as well, Kephart. That finally cleared. Now what can the Gunners do about it? This is Mung once again. He's played the ball pretty well so far today, but that time was pickpocketed by Keeling again. Here comes another chance possibly with Dees. That would block though. Dees would that one off of Gratzer. Looking for options here, DeMarco. Gives that back up to Danut. Back to Keeling. Danut once again. Feeling that pressure, I believe again was DeMarco, if not Keeling. That was Keeling. Moved back out. Samba don't like what they see, so they let their keeper Reed play it. Reed's had a great contest so far. Saved a lot of good opportunities. But that one wide open just goes wide for Danut. Karen by Fakiri for a second. Not cleared just yet. Now finally Buasawi boots it away. And here comes Mung. One-on-one battle, won by DeMarco. Mung blows a tire. Down he goes. No harm, no foul. Could get it back to Fakiri. He goes with the shot. That goes off the glass. Fakiri corrals it. Has to pump the brakes. Tried to send that other side. Could not. But it's taken away again by Gulan. Moves it inside. He puts one on roller skates. That was Buasawi. He tried to set up for the finish, though. Gieskin. And nearly led to another turnover. And it did that time. It was Strick. Lobbed up. A lot of battling happening there as the net was just about empty. Finally cleared away, but they give it up to Gulan again. Sends that one up. That one trickles wide. Taken back by Strick again. Gives it to Kephart. Handed away by Russell for now. Here comes Mung again. Gives it up with a shot, just goes wide. Taken back by Fakiri out of nowhere. Gives it to Mung. Breakaway chance. Deflected once more by Reed. Excuse me. Goes back to Gieskin. Goes off the glass for right now as he gets pinned by Buasawi. Fakiri able to get that away from the danger zone for now. Strick sets up. Tries to go around one, takes a risk at it, and Reed able to dive for it. Transition game working well all day so far. This is back to Strick. Battle in front there and gets the net right there for Mikolajchuk. 10-1, 3:40 left in the half. Mikolajchuk all alone where he was. Whoever was supposed to be there for Sahara was not covering. And it's a 9-goal advantage for the Samba. An 8-0 run going back to 11:41 left in the first frame. And there's another turnover. That's really been the story of this one. This one fed back out to Gretzer. Cross pass, that shot. Looks like he could be a punter in the NFL, but that doesn't go for Danut, and a free kick for Sahara. Buasawi sends that one deep and just not sure where that play was, just gives it up. Buasawi gets a touch on it. The numbers are in. Goes back to Gretzer. Cuts it. Nobody home, though, in front. Back to Gretzer. Gives it to Dees. Dees with 2 on the day so far. Looking for a Hattie here. Just gives it back up. And it goes to Danut again. Good shot there. Open netting for a moment, but finally clear. That was Mikolajchuk. Looking for 3 goals in this one. This is played back to Mung. Lets that one fly. Goes wide left. Mung trying again. But the numbers on the defensive side. Mung tries that one. Angles off the glass again. This should be, I'm not sure who that was off of. Should lead, though, to I would have to guess, a free kick for Sahara. And that is the case. The wall is set for the Samba. 2:26 remaining in the second. Mung trying to state his case here. Believes there should be a blue card in that. I would have to guess he believes there's a blue card, but that won't be the case. That shot goes for Hassoun, and that's off the glass again, and this is going the way of Cleveland, just like it has this entire game. So moved back to Gretzer, who explores. Taken away by Fakiri, who just hands it off to Russell. It's playable again for a second. Buasawi again, lone goal so far on the day for Sahara. Oh, he takes one out to the boards. Common foul, free kick for Cleveland is down on the pitch. Went Joe Glover for a second, getting his first minutes on the turf today. Glad to see him up after taking that lick. Samba want more, though. Gulan moves that back to DeMarco. Back to Gulan again. Cuts it inside, tries to put one up. He was actually looking for Kephart, who was uncontested in front. Fakiri gives it back to Alicata. Sends that one a little bit deep. Looking for Hassoun. Can he get that one back? Down he goes. Off of DeMarco. And this is going the way of Sahara. DeMarco doesn't seem too pleased about it. I definitely understand from his point. What can Mung do? He's been the best with the ball so far for the Gunners on the day. And we'll see what this leads to. A lot of contact. Making sure DeMarco again is all good. Another free kick for Sahara. Trying to end a nearly half-full drought. Alicata to set up from the corner. With a small one, Hassoun fires, scores! And that ends the scoreless drought for Sahara. With a $1:15 left in the second. A goal the Gunners definitely needed there. Hassoun, the defender, with his 7th on the season unofficially. Could nearly lead to another opportunity coming from Gulan. Just goes wide. Rebound Gulan, second chance and another save by Russell again. Final minute underway. Let's see what Fakiri can do. Dealing with a lot of pressure from Kephart. Avoids the turnover. Fakiri was trying to send that one deep. Back to Fakiri again. Goes back to Alicata. Here comes Mung, wide open netting. Back-to-back goals right now for the Gunners. And Mung, who's been the best with the ball so far for Sahara, finally gets his first of the day. So 26 seconds left in the half. And a yellow card, meanwhile, has been issued on somebody from Sahara. I'm not too sure who. Everyone complaining on something. We got a little conflict on the turf. Everyone being told to back up and get to the benches if you are not playing right now. Second card on the day for a Sahara player. First one as a yellow. There was a lot of arguing going on right now, and maybe seeing some unhappy people after this one. We'll have to see what happened there at halftime. But right now, after a 10-1 start, Sahara's put up back-to-back goals, at least trying to heal the wound that was already created. Officials still talking with one of the players. Both nets, by the way, should mention, are empty. You got Cleveland players all on the turf. Both Goalkeepers for Sahara and Cleveland talking with each other. Officials discussing everything right now. We'll keep it right here for you while we await the final 26 seconds of the first half. So right now, leading for Cleveland, though, you still got 2 goals on the day for Kephart, 2 goals for Dees, 2 goals from Mika Lychak. They're looking at good chance for a hat trick in this one so far. So we got 5 players now on both sides. I believe they're trying to figure out where the ball should be placed after that, or if maybe any penalty situations. I'm not too sure. Bear with me. I am an indoor soccer rookie. I'm not new to soccer, but first indoor soccer game for me. So I think all is good. We'll have to confirm that yellow card during halftime, see what that was for. The final seconds of this half is set to go. Goulon to get this one going. Still a little bit of chitter chatter. And the officials have to come and break things up maybe again. You've got one not too happy at the officiating going on. Wouldn't be surprised at the way the heat of this game right now. There could be some red cards later on. Here comes Goulon. Quick touch made again by Kephart. Trying to finish that one. Angle this way in. Kephart has a hat trick. And it's answered back to 11-3. So third goal for Kephart on the day. Sahara trying to answer back as well. Leads to a wide open opportunity that just goes short. Rebound Monk couldn't get the angle to go. That does it for the first half, and a late hit on the end. And it's 11-3 Cleveland on Sahara. We'll step away for halftime here. Be back for the third quarter in just a bit. Stay with us. It's MASL3 Indoor Soccer. Cleveland currently leading by 8 goals. Stay with us. 30 minutes up, 30 minutes down, 11-3. Cleveland leading Sahara as we are ready to go for the second half. Welcome back, everyone. Marty Sakala with you. Right now leading the way for Cleveland in goals, George Kephart. He's got a hat trick so far on the day. That gives him 8 goals on the season. A keeper switch, by the way, for those wondering. I believe this is Patrick Logston that is now in net for Sahara. And so our second half here is underway. Sahara had a rough first half. Including a scoreless drought of just about 20 minutes at one point. There's a shot there, wasted no time with Jack Gaudick. Stopped by Reed. Free kick for the Gunners. He's doing an opportunity maybe for Fakiri, who's also played the ball pretty well. Instead, he'll switch things back out. There's a shot taken, wasting no time, and stopped there by Russell again. Let's see, we check that. Stopped by Reed. That one cut inside to Shibui, who was very quiet in the first half. No goals. I don't even think he had an assist in that one. He may have an assist right there, and he does. Great play. And Sahara cuts it down to 7. There's some numbers that were changed, by the way, so if we don't have the proper number, apologies for that. But just about 45 seconds in, first goal of the second half belongs to the Gunners. I believe actually that may have been, nope, that is a 32. Moved on now, intercepted away. Foot race is on. Blocked in the tracks of Strick. Goes back to Shibui again. Was very quiet in that first half. Just got an assist on the last goal. Goes back to Gulan. Puts it on up. That one just wide. Nearly rebounded in, though, by Gieskin. Strick to set up. Again off of another Samba player. That one sent all the way from downtown. Just missing was Glover again. Transition game breaking out. Aldick. Look at odd angle there. Another save. Good stop from Reed. Gulan gives it to his fellow back for right now. And they've got the numbers. They've got the shot off the bar. Doesn't go. That was a good look from Cannon Deese, looking for a hat trick. Strick off the rebound. Second chance coming wide open. That one wide again. Gulan was looking for the opportunity. Free kick for Sahara. Instead, Logston looking to throw it on up. That he does. So we're back into the action. Aldick for Shibui. Gonna get that one around as he goes down. Play resumes. This is Keeling with the cross pass. Move things in front. That one just wide. Dees trying to get a leg on it for the rebound. Just misses. Goes to Dudley. Goes to Strick. Sent back, wide open chance possibly for Keeling off the mark. Now plays from the corner. There's the cross pass. Wide open finish goes. That's Gretzer. And that's a hat trick. Second one of the day for a Cleveland player. It's 12-4. Gratzer, again, stats all unofficial, but came into the weekend only with 1 goal. He now has 4 on the season. Has increased it by 300%. Aldic, don't like what he sees, moves it back to Fakiri. Moves it back again to Aldic. Foot race is on. Down he goes, free kick. Sahara, from what we've seen from late in that one, just thrown away. Sahara, from what we've seen late in the second quarter, the early stages of the third, this is the best that they've been playing so far today, but obviously it's not good enough. Mikolajczyk with a pair of goals on the day. Sets one on up. Fakiri looking to clear. Pressure is on again. Goes back to Hassoun with a goal in this one today as well. There's the clear. Shibui, the quick touch, gives it back to the defense. Hassoun sends it deep for Shibui this time. Does not have the numbers advantage, but Shibui puts one up. The Golden Boot leader with his first of the day. And so at 10:39, their 5th one, they've cut it down to 7. Shibui with now 40 goals on the season. Impressive season that he has had, looking for that special award. We'll see if Sahara, though, can go with back-to-back goals once again. Hassoun looking for his second one of the contest. As he pumps the brakes, down he goes. Free kick. Sahara trying to go up 3-1 in this quarter early. Let's see if they can do so here. Good pass, Shibui once again, that's just wide. And they nearly had a breakaway opportunity. Hassoun sliding to keep the possession there, not to go for the tackle. Hassoun, excuse me, that was Aldic who gives that one back to his keeper in Logsdon. Back to Aldic again. Where does he go? That one actually tipped. That leads to an opportunity for, no. Cleveland nearly had a chance as Gieskin, was playing some stout defense. Free kick for Sahara. Tried for Shibui once again, but that is intercepted. Here comes Dees, 3 goals on the contest. Tied alongside Kephart for the most. Played back by Fakiri again. I think he wants Shibui. But gotta get around this one. May have to back pass it. That he does. Just to give it back again. That goes to Alicata. Shibui once again. Sets up Aldic. Puts it on up and scores. And the lead's cut down in half to 6. That's Aldic's first goal of the season for the stats we have. This is a 3-1 run Sahara is working on. 9:05 to go in the third. We'll step aside. And it's 12-6 Cleveland here in MASL3 indoor soccer action. Stay with us. We'll take a break. Be right back. This is a much better Sahara team we have seen to start the second half compared to the first half. Currently up 3-1 in this third quarter so far, but they are still down 6 goals. Right now for Sahara, goals have been scored so far. You got number 32, you got also Shibuya, and you have Jack Aldick. Shibuya with the interception. Down he goes. Does he get a free kick? No, it's a turnover caused by Keeling. He comes in transition just off the Cleveland timeout. Aldick, though, with the interception after a whiffed pass. Aldick looking inside, same with Shibuya. He puts it up and saved off the head again of Reed. So leads to a corner for Cleveland. At 8:29 in the third stanza. This could be a big moment here if Sahara puts this one in. Aldick to take it. Header, just short. I believe that was Shibuya trying to finish there. Rebounded by 32 again. And now Cleveland trying to end this run. Keeling plays it. Take it away. Aldick once again. Gives it to Shibuya. He's got an open lane. Numbers are in some sort of way here for Sahara. Cross pass. Aldick again just lost it from behind. It was stripped by Kephart. Gratzer with a hattie on the day, and same with Kephart. Trickles off of the chest of Alicata, but still with Cleveland, they give it away instead. New goalie in between the net too, I believe. Oh, check that, still Logston for Sahara. Here comes Aldick. With a nice move, tries for the shot, rejected by Gieskin. Samba trying to take it away. And that they do here. This is Gieskin again. Moves it up left wing. But Fakiri with good D. Aldick gives it back. No foul called there. To Danute. Moving in front. Shot. Score. Gieskin his first of the day, and it's 13-6. .6:55 left in the third. But Cleveland down a goal here in this third quarter. What we are hearing, this is Gieskin's first goal of the season. As here comes Mung with it. And they had a lot of time here in this third quarter. Gets stripped away with it once again. Lane gets clogged up. Somehow frees it. And now a 2-on-1 advantage for Cleveland. Not the man you anticipated, but that just goes short. That was Mikolajczyk with the shot. Karen back by Danute. Sent back Mikolajczyk, going for D's to finish. Mikolajczyk, can he bank this off the boards and set up a man? Gives it back again. This is Strick. That one just deflected short off of D's. This one sent over the head of the official. Cleared off the ceiling. Free kick for Sahara. At 6:03 in the third. Big free kick for Sahara here. To be taken by Alicata. Fakes it. Gives it back. Second shot just goes wide. Out of bounds. Time is stopped at 5:56. We'll step aside here real quick. A 13-6 contest. Cleveland out in front in MASL3 soccer. Stay with us. Under 6 minutes to play here in the third quarter, where it's currently a 13-6 score. Cleveland out in front of Sahara. Week 20 regular season finale here at MASL3 indoor soccer action. Glad he could join us for this one in a Battle of the Great Lakes. Taken blocked, rebounded short. I believe again that was Shibui trying to put that one up. That just blocked as down goes Mung. Making sure that he's all good, and he was. Free kick for Sahara. A lot of these free kicks today for the Gunners have been blocked. Another one rejected again. That was Ali Kata that took it. Finally cleared away. Walks into play. Great moves down the pitch. Set up to Shibui. He takes the shot. That one blocked. Rebounded. Karam'd off the boards again and cleared. This one goes deep by, I believe again, Keeling, and it was. Shibui playing defense. He's pinned. Free kick coming up here. Wasting no time. Shot taken, save. That was DeMarco with the opportunity. Rebounded by Danute. Another shot lobs over. And in the hands of Logston. 5 minutes to play in the third. Cuts inside, Fakiri with a lane. Numbers are in. Now it's defense. Fakiri nearly blows a tire there. Gets some help, trying to go for the shot. That one chips off. Tried to get Mung to finish. Fakiri a second chance. And I think we just lost a ball. That one legit went over the boards and down to into a narrow tunnel. Went so far over, even Kiefer Reed went to the side of the net to see where that soccer ball was to try and retrieve it. Strick to Gulan. It's that one back out from the parking lot, way wide Giesker. Free kick again. Cleveland is set, Cleveland lets Sahara have it. Goes back to Ali Kata. See if he chips this one up. It is the case. Goes off the boot of Mung. Next to him, Shibui. But the trap is on. Mung cut inside, gets away from a lot of traffic there. Mung has a lane. Does he take the shot? Doesn't until now, which is blocked. And a free kick for Sahara again. .353 remaining in the third. Let's see what Alicata can do about it, if not Fakiri. Alicata puts it on up. Good save again from once more Reed. Rebounded back by Alicata. Mung wants it. Feels the pressure. Trying to get around one. Nearly a hold there. Trying to draw it against Strick. Free kick. Is this going the other way? It is. One thing, by the way, we forgot to put in a period onto that one yellow card they have with 26 seconds left to go after a goal. That was called because the Sahara coach actually went onto the floor, and unless you're a player, that is unacceptable for the officials. Gulong sends that one around. That goes to Gieskin trying to play it. So he checked that was Kephart trying to play. Goes back to DeMarco. Has, left wide open there. Kephart reading that one well, though, Logston. He's only allowed one goal so far in this third quarter. As you want to check that, 2 goals. Kephart nearly with a breakaway opportunity. Lane coming in. Kephart not covered. Tried to go for the bank to him to finish. Taking back, Gulan with a shot. Nearly wide open net and gets his own rebound with a second chance. It's deflected and taken by Kephart again. Back to Gulan. Good cross pass here. That one off the post for Gretzer again. 2.5 to play before the end of 3. Shibui now playing at a midfield spot. He's been playing up front, dominating up front for this contest. In the third quarter only, though. Fakiri hands it off to Kovan DeLille. Nearly another turnover there. Alicata sets it free. Good pass, looked for Mung, but cleared away. Played by Douglas Shibui again. Found a way to split the double and had some help. Kovan DeLille providing a small pick and roll. Backing up. Back to Fakiri. A lot of pressure. Nearly leads to another turnover here by Mikolajchuk. Free kick. As down went Alicata. $1:25 to go. Mung nearly with a breakaway if he had proper control of it. Taken away. Keeling. Transition. Near contact with Alicata. Keeling hands it off to Danu. Set one wide open in front. That's off the post. Does it go? It does. Strick had the shot. Rebounded by Gratzer. 4-piece with $1.06 remaining in the third. It's now 4 goals on the day, leading all scorers for either player. Sabu Asawi play another shot. That answers back. Believe that was Douglas again. Shibui just like that seconds later. And it was. It was only 11 seconds later to be specific. It's a 14-7 game. We've got a football score here. With 1 minute remaining in the third. Went around the glass there. Good header played. Here comes Dalio. Kovan Dalio to be specific. Nearly pinned to the boards. Cleveland trying to clear it, under 30 to go. Nearly taken away by Gulan. Here comes Buasawi. Free kick. 21 ticks left. Buasawi with the goal in this one. 2 from Shibui. Trying to end with the Golden Boot Award. Buasawi puts it up. Got it. It's down to 6. That's his second of the day. The best quarter, without question, we've seen Sahara play so far on the day. Clock ticks down with 7 seconds to go. Sahara trying to beat the buzzer. Aldic, check that. That's Court, who's got a goal in this one, gets that one blocked. We've played 3. It's a 6-goal lead. 14-8 Cleveland out in front of Sahara. 15 minutes remain. Stay with us. It's MASL3 action. Cleveland currently up at the moment. Stay with us. Stopping that again. Believe it was Loxton once more, if not Russell. Good battle at midfield, no call. Kephart gives that back. Played by DeLille. Here's Kephart again. Out of play. It's actually Healing, that was also a part of that one too. Free kick coming, Strick to take it. Again, a helping hand in front, did not. Mikolajchuk gets that one blocked. And now Sahara trying to set something up here with Shibuya. Good tie up there for a second. As Shibuya sends that back. Aldick again. And things back to his goalie. That one deep, but out of play, and a Cleveland free kick coming up here at 12:44 left. That moves everything up in front. Kephart with a hat trick all in the first half. No goals in the third quarter. The wall is set. That one blocked. Battle in front. Cleared. Sent deep off of Kephart's head. That trickles off again. Played back. Good battle and take it away. Here comes Aldick with a goal on the day. He wants his second. But tips that one off of Strick, who reads that well. Gieskin gets that taken away by Hassoun. Tried to get the call, did not. Oh, he takes a pin to the boards. Good to see him get back up. We'll see if he gets back up after that. He got shaken up pretty good after that one. 11:56 remaining in the fourth. Just need to take a quick breather there. Good to see Hassoun back up. Could be a big free kick here. Sahara trying to cut it down to 5 with 11:56 to go. Bank looking for help. Nobody there. Kephart takes it away. Gives that up to Danut. Try to go deep. Free kick again. Sahara just, if they want to get back into this game, they cannot be giving Cleveland any free kicks. Can't let them go off the ceiling. Here comes Danut. Good cross pass, good shot, and another good save. Aldick on the board. Sahara setting up. Aldick. Takes her inside. Played by DeLille. When lobbed up. Kept in play by Aldick for now. Looked for Aldick, whiffed on that pass. Danut takes it away. With the chest pass. Went to Dees. Cross pass, battle in front. Shot taken and a save there off of Keeling. Good throw, sent deep to Douglas. As he goes down, gets the call. As Shibuya was put onto the boards. DeMarco not too pleased off of that. And that should be a card it is. Yellow card against DeMarco. And I would have to guess that was for delay of game. Because he just threw the ball away. That just took some time off. First infraction of the day for Cleveland. Shot taken too strong though. 10:44 to play in the fourth quarter. To be taken by Strick. Moves things forward. Cross pass maybe coming by Keeling. It was. Take it back out. Shot blocked. Rebound by Gratzer. Sends it back to Strick. Goes back Keeling again. Traffic in the way. Cleared. They just give it back though to Keeling. Looking for the shot there. Another big save. Strick with the opportunity. Alongside the boards it went, and another giveaway. Strick with it, who's been good on defense in this fourth quarter. Dees. Looking for something. Give and go pass off of Danude. Hands it back to Keeling. As he puts one up. Tries for the ricochet finish. Open net. And that just goes wide. Played by Buasawi. All right, tried to go deep there. Just missed. Here comes Gratzer. Nearly blows a tire, stumbling. Setup coming. That was from Keeling as well just moments ago. Strick open for a moment, now covered. Sending her inside to Keeling again. Gives it back out. Cleveland just taking time off the clock here, which kind of can work to their benefit when they're up 6 goals, trying to avoid a comeback. And by the goalie there again, that is Reed. Cleared away as Reed's trying to get back into place. It's back to Strick. Gieskin. Mikolajchuk. In a big battle. Nearly taken away by Aldick again. Open in front, shot off the bar. Did it go? It did. Gieskin scores, and it's 15-8. Cleveland's first goal since about the 1 minute mark in the third quarter. And that's actually the first goal of the fourth for either team. But that may have been the dagger, possibly. We'll just have to see. Mung trying to keep the team in it. Free kick. Goes back to Buasawi. Sets up Shibuya. Nearly taken away. Shibuya off a couple of deflections to Mung. Down he goes, free kick. Yellow card issued. Let's check on who that is on, and I believe they are issuing that to Cannon D's. And I believe it was for the delay of game again. 7:39 in the fourth. Second caution card of the day for Cleveland. Here's the free kick for the Gunners. Buasawi to take it. Just tried to set it up, but that lost all of its speed. Buasawi in a foot race, trying to get that ball back. Nearly a handball. Now he's forced to back things up. Amrin Dalil. Wanted Buasawi and nearly turns it over. That was critical. Buasawi once again, this is just eating time off the clock here. Way back to Dalil again. Trying to go for the sprint race. And intercepted. Breakaway possibly coming. Kephart decides to set up a man. That just goes way short. Wide open netting though. Push though down was Hutchinson. As he had a wide open chance to try and double that lead up to 8. Look at another chance here with 6:41 on the clock with a free kick. Off the boards and in the hands of the goalie. Thrown deep, hoping that Shibuya's got the speed. And give it away again. Gieskin playing. Good cross pass. And a good stop again. A lot of 2-on-1s that Kephart's trying to set up instead of take, and I don't blame him for the cross play. It's just the goalie's just been so much better in these 2-on-1s. Gulan again. Lets it fly off the pipe. Buasawi set up for the danger zone with under 6 to play. And another giveaway. This time it's back to Strick. A pass intended for Mung. Back to Gulan. Trying for Kephart for the finish. Wide open netting. There it is. Lead is doubled. Back up to 8. And a great play to Gulan. Timeout taken here, I believe, at 5:35. We'll step aside too, where Cleveland's just about 5.5 minutes away from taking a W. Stay with us here in MASL3 action. Left to play here in our regular season finale between Cleveland and Sahara. The Samba Moments away from ending with an over 500 record. Sahara would end with just 2 wins in the 20-week season. Just want to say as well before I forget, appreciate all of you tuning in with us for your support all season long, whether you're a Cleveland fan or an indoor soccer supporter. Buasawi playing off of Shibui again. Take it away again. This is Gratzer. Nearly had Perex to finishing right there in front. Buasawi and a tie-up. And take it away. Final 5 here of the season at Kenan Arena. Oh, look at Shibui, but he just blew a tire. Luckily gets a call, though, for a free kick. Shibui had a breakaway going, but instead leads to a free kick for the Gunners. Buasawi to take. Lets that one rip. That chips off the glass. Cleared back to Buasawi. Tried to move things here. I believe Mogsimi puts a man on roller skates. That was DeLeo. Rebound way up top to the clouds, and free kick Cleveland. So Cleveland right now at this point, they can take time off. But at the same time, they want to amp up the score. Takeaway by Shibui again. Trying to maybe put that Golden Boot Award to bed with an exclamation point possibly. Only 2 goals off for him though on the day. None in the first half. Another good shot taken there, that time by Aldick. No chance for the rebound though by DeLeo. Left wide open for just a moment opportunity. Short side goal at 3:52 in the clock. Great play by Strick to get it to go, and it's up to 9. I believe for Strick, his first of the day, actually, and so that pretty much does it here. And once this game wraps up, we can get focused on outdoor season. A lot of different leagues that players all around may play and may even stay with the outdoor team. Got teams out of NPSL, Nisa Nation, and a bunch more. Chance to get maybe another goal up here for Sahara. Cleveland could just take time off here with 3:10 left. Caphart, a key player of today for Cleveland. Can say the same thing too about Gratzer for the Samba. A little bit of words exchanged. And we got some more pushing and shoving. Blue card's been issued on Buasawi again. That is his second, I believe, on the day. I don't believe they are exchanging dinner plans afterwards. And a red card's been issued. And we got some more arguing going on. Got one player as well being forced to be restrained. Another red card's been issued. It's red card after red card on a bunch of the Gunner players. It's just a frustrating end to a tough season. I told you we'd not be surprised when we saw red cards by the end of this one, and we got them. One, I believe, was on Buasawi. There was one against another player, too, for Sahara. I believe it was Hassoun. If that's the case, both of them are forced out of here. And they are headed to the locker room. But if not, they will stay on the bench for the rest of this one. That's just simply tempers boiling over. After a chance to maybe have some daylight to come back, you just have nothing. While we were at it, let's step aside with 3:02 to go while the officials discuss here real quick. Stay with us. MASL3 soccer action, 9-goal lead for Cleveland. We are back as the officials have deciphered through the carnage that has just been happening. We had a blue card and then 2 red cards issued against Sahara. We saw Hassoun walk off, and I believe I saw, was it Buasawi? Nope, he's still on. So, but we saw 2 red cards that were issued. See Hassoun coming our way as he is headed to the locker room early. So here's the situation. Free kick for Cleveland. Gonna try and get a shot here from the goalie, possibly, maybe. That's Reno De Stefano now in net for the Samba getting some time. He's normally one of the coaches, too, at the same time. There's DeMarco with under 3 minutes to play. Giving it back here. Shot taken there, just missed from Keeling. There's an empty net, but that one cleared, just went wide to left. De Stefano playing. Couple of setup opportunities. I believe this one as well is D's again. De Stefano. Back to Kephart. De Stefano launches one. This one trying to be cleared away. De Stefano trying to get into place. Sahara trying to get something here with 2 minutes to play. Kephart. A blue card's been issued. Not too sure for what, but they're just making us wait a little longer here with 1:46 to go. Does not sound like it would be a penalty kick, obviously, but I believe a little words of wisdom maybe exchanged between a player and an official, I would have to guess, that led to the blue card. It's just becoming a frustrating ending for Sahara. Got an official as well, talking with the goalkeeper too. So free kick for Cleveland at 1:46 to go, and it's just, with a 9-goal game, these penalties are just worthless here at this point. Like, you want to go home, but gonna keep playing here until all 60 is done. Not everything is done here yet. Free kick for Cleveland. At this point with 1:46 left, it's just like, just get us to outdoor season already. But obviously Mother Nature not off to the best start here in the spring with the rain. Well, then again, it is rain. You just don't want thunder. You'll play in anything but thunder. It's DeMarco, is that one back to D's. Back to DeMarco. To De Stefano, does he have a chance at something maybe? Puts it up, we got a goalie goal. Pretty special moment for De Stefano. The lead is up to 10. All he wanted to do was just score a goal. And he got it. Now he can just play between the net. De Stefano listed on the roster this year as a forward, while shuffling up some goalie opportunities too at the same time. And De Stefano makes it a 10-goal lead, just making that wound a lot deeper. .126 left. Come on, just stop talking with the guy. Let's just finish this. All right. Back to the action with under 90 seconds left to play. Had to wait a minute. Some talking was just getting wrapped up. Here comes Shibui with a chance, maybe. On pin to the corner. It's a 2-on-1 for Cleveland. Hort's got a goal. He wants his second. Final minute, though, underway. You can just take time off if they want as DeStefano blows it. Excuse me, that was DeMarco that blew a tire. DeStefano sets it on up. Another shot taken just off the post. Fort, another chance, save. Dribbles for his own rebound. Final 40 seconds. Could be another chance here for Sahara. That one off the bar. Good look from DeLeo here with 20 seconds remaining. Both teams will end. They are now looking to get ready for outdoor play and also at the same time thinking about maybe too at the same time, how do we get better for the indoor season as well. Cleveland comes out with an 18-8 victory on Sahara. Cleveland goes to 6 and ends the season at 6-4. Sahara at 2-8. Well, that'll do it for us this season. Shout out to Spencer, our producer of this broadcast today. Had a couple of fun moments and a couple of down moments too at the same time, but we're glad you could join us for the ride this season. We'll talk to you soon. It's Maurice Callis sign off here for MASL3 action here for the Sahara Gunners. They drop this one to Cleveland 18-8. Thanks for joining us. So long.